Hi guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel, and today we are making this really fun marshmallow Play-Doh. Now I know what you're thinking, girl, that's fondant, but I promise you this is actually a little bit different. I think it tastes a lot better than fondant actually because the base is marshmallows. Think of it as kind of like a tastier fondant or just a really great option if you're out of fondant, and this totally works in a pinch. I'm not saying that you want to like make this for dessert and then like chomp down piles of edible Play-Doh because it's not that level of tasty where you'd want to like eat lots of it, but the idea is that it is edible if you do want to sample it. Or if you're like a babysitter and you want a really fun project to do with the kids or to entertain yourself while the kids are sleeping, this is really great because you don't have to worry about them or yourself, I guess, like eating Play-Doh, because that is definitely not edible. I guess I haven't found out for sure, but I'm like 99% sure. But no matter what scenario, this stuff is really fun to make and I hope you guys like it. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos, and without further ado, let's get started. To start off, just add a half cup of mini marshmallows to a large bowl, then add in a little bit of food color, and microwave that for about 20 to 30 seconds, just until the marshmallows start to get puffy. So something like this is perfect. And now just grab yourself a spoon and mix that all through. It's not going to mix in super perfectly, but the goal is just to mix in a good amount of that food color. Then I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of canola oil. You can also use coconut oil, but not olive oil. I found that the olive oil kind of gives it a yellow tint. Then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and mix that all through. Again, it's not going to mix super perfectly, but the good thing is that we did mix in most of that food color, so it's not going to stain your hands when you knead this in by hand. If you find that it's too sticky, just add in more cornstarch, but a tip to get that perfect consistency is to not add too much food color. For some reason, I found that if you add too much food color, it stiffens the dough a little bit too much. And then once you've got that ready to go, just make it in any colors that you would like. And then of course we gotta make some different creations. I made a rainbow here. For this I just rolled out all 6 colors and stuck them together and bent them into that U shape. Then of course we've gotta have some clouds and a happy face in case this rainbow didn't look happy enough to you already. And then I also made a succulent. And another cool thing about this is that you can actually write on it with an edible ink marker and it's not gonna bleed or anything. Even when I let one of these sit overnight, there was still no bleed on the pen, which is really cool. Not that you're gonna save these for months and months anyways, but it's just a nice feature. And of course, because I know we haven't seen enough of these unicorns yet, I made a unicorn little clay guy as well. But I felt like I had to because I had all the colors and I thought it would be perfect for this, and I still think that these are really cute no matter how many times I see it. Then just have fun making as many of these as you would like to, and the cool thing is that you can take a bite if you want to. In case you're wondering what it tastes like, it's kind of like a less sweet marshmallow basically. Not as tasty as like a homemade marshmallow, but definitely better than fondant. Alright guys, our marshmallow Play-Doh is finished now, and I think that this stuff is so cool. Like I said, I love that it's totally edible too. Something about that is just appealing, and it's also a really great alternative for fondant if you don't have any on hand. But anyways though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for lots more videos and DIYs just like this one. And you can also check out my Etsy sticker shop right over there. It's lots of really fun stickers that you can put in your planner to help you get organized. And you can follow me on social media all over the place at kawaiisweetworld. And I think that's about it. I'll see you guys all back here next time. Bye guys!